Now I want to talk about DOGE because that's front and center, and it's connected rhetorically with the budget. Uh, Personally, I'm not sure they're going to get the savings that they need to get. That's a sort of a separate question from whether we need to attack waste, fraud, and abuse. I certainly think we do. But just in terms of the magnitude of dollar savings that you're going to get, just hacking away at the federal workforce is not going to going to have to do more than that. So let's talk about DOGE. Mark, what are your thoughts on the promise and the prospects and perhaps I don't know, perils of DOGE?
Yeah, so thanks for bringing the subject up, and I think I, like many others, particularly here in Washington, have been really thinking a lot about DOGE and its purpose and its effectiveness. When I first heard about DOGE and the idea of bringing Elon Musk in, I thought I was positive because for two reasons. Number one is, he indicated that his motivation was to try to save $2 trillion. Which is certainly needed in this time of $2 trillion deficits. So I thought, wow, that's a great thing. The other thing is to improve efficiency in the federal government, particularly by the use of more effective computer programming, which is also, I have observed both because I was at the Social Security Administration and elsewhere, that there's a lot of archaic use of programming, computer systems in the government, and it would be great to have some more expertise and maybe some new insights into how to improve the efficiency of government by using IT technology more effectively. At Social Security, where they still use COBOL programming language, which was around in the early '60s, and it was great invention back then, but it's very inefficient now. Yet Social Security and I think other government agencies are still big users of it. So I thought, wow, this is great. DOGE is going to address that issue. It's going to look for saving all the money. The reality, however, just seems I'm disappointed. And I think a good example is the recent experience at Social Security, where Elon Musk said there's massive fraud because you have the database at Social Security, which indicates you have tens of millions of dead people. And he said, I'm suspicious that they're all getting benefits. Well, there was a lot of rhetoric. And in fact, there is a database that has a lot of dead people that are not declared dead, but it has nothing to do with paying them benefits. In point of fact, there are very few people over 100 who get benefits. There's about 50,000 people getting benefits. It's nowhere near, the tens of millions that Elon Musk had claimed. And so, if they're looking for fraud and abuse, they're looking in the wrong place. Social Security retirement benefits, there's very little fraud, extremely minuscule compared to the 1.5 trillion in benefits that they've had every year. There may be some fraud in disability, but nowhere can they find it in retirement. And so that's it. The reality of DOGE has been very disappointing to me. Compared to the initial promise.
Yeah, I mean, to put it into perspective, I mean, you just said we're spending about $1.5 trillion on Social Security retirement benefits, and our Social Security benefits are total, but virtually all of that is retirement benefits. I mean, I think the disability program is about 150 billion, so it's like 10% of the total. So
right.
Yeah,